going to have Greg Kandikatla. He's going to come up here. Greg is a student at UIS. He is from India. And Greg, I just want him to share a little bit about, I have a couple questions for him. This is going to be weird. You're going to have to stand at the pulpit. Yeah, because that's the only mic. But I just wanted, as I was thinking about, there you go. As I was just thinking about this topic, I thought about Greg, okay? Greg, that doesn't make sense. Why would I steal your thunder? How about you just tell everyone, how you came to Christ?
Okay. This is kind of awkward, but I'll try.
Okay.
So I'm from India, and I'm Greg Kandikatla. I'm a sophomore at UIS. I was raised in a Christian family, but I read the whole Bible, but never really understood it. I prayed because my parents told me to pray, but I just lived my life according to myself, like living in my own desires, chasing money, chasing girls, going to parties, just forming idols in my heart and feeding them. And then I even go to church too on every Sunday, but my life was not reflecting on it from Monday to Saturday. So even though when I'm doing all this stuff, when I just by myself alone, I thought there is something missing. Like I know there is something unsatisfaction thing is happening in my soul. And I came to United States as a student in UIS, and I met Jack and Dylan, who were the part of Camo on the freshman moving day, and they slowly started hanging out with me, invited me to water balloon fight. It's a 10,000 water balloon fight, and started hanging out with them and just doing stuff with them, going to restaurants and eating food in the union. And they slowly invited me to Bible study and 8 to 8. And I saw there is something different between me and them. I call myself as a Christian, but my life was not reflecting on it. But they call themselves as Christian, but they're acting on it. So I saw there is a difference, but I didn't really care, because coming to Christ, I thought, will not really bring joy in my life. So I didn't care. I just lived my own life. And over winter break, I went to New Year's conference. And sermons over there, the breakout sessions over there really changed my heart. Like I understood that Christ died for my sins. And on December 30th, I started following Christ. I repented of my sins and put faith in him. And slowly after that, God started working in my heart. My desires had changed. Started hating sin because of this particular sin, Jesus died on the cross, and started sharing the gospel and praying. And if someone asks me like, okay, when do you find the true joy, before coming to Christ or after coming to Christ, I can surely say after coming to Christ. Yeah.
And so you came to Christ a large part because some guys who are not like you, not from India, don't have a ton in common, but they cared about you, built a friendship with you, shared the gospel with you. And so now, since you become a Christian, what does it look like you trying to do the same thing for others on campus? How is building friendships with people provided you opportunities to share the gospel with them?
Yeah. So, so most of the people I want to reach are not like me. Like they're from this country and I'm back in India. So I know cricket and I have no clue, and they have no clue about cricket or anything. And they talk about soccer, they talk about football, and I have nothing in common. So it was really hard. And from June, we went to Camo Project. From there, I started praying for the people I'm going to reach in August. I started every day from June that God, please give me opportunity to share the gospel with these people who I'm going to meet in August. I had no clue who are those people. I never saw them. But I just started praying every day. And God for sure gave me a favor with some baseball guys, with some soccer guys, and with some other independent students too. And just started hanging out with them, being a true, genuine friendship, build relationship with them, like even playing board games with them, like a soccer guy playing board games with them, watching football with them, so I can talk with some baseball guys, like Chiefs games were happening, talking about some Chief players the next day in the morning. So stuff like that, going to restaurants, even sometimes where if I want to go to somewhere, and if they want to go somewhere, I just denying my complete self and did what they wanted to do so I can share the gospel and God can save them. And some practical examples are like just doing what they wanted to do, going to gym with them every Friday and doing leg workout, and unable to walk for the rest of the 2 days, but still did. And by God's grace, he's right there, and he got saved. So, yeah, it was great, and really God used me this semester, and he saved a lot of people too, and I'm happy about that.